gonna try it.
Is it a place?
We'll see how it goes. And
oh, well, we'll try
just a little
anything in the name of science. All right, well, let's give it a try.
So, John, as you know, I'm kind of a health nut and a cycling nut and like my protein shakes and stuff, but I've never tried wheatgrass, and we've heard about it.
You want to try it, don't you?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, my name's John. I'm proprietor of this little health food store we're sitting in. And I've been doing this for about 32 years. I promote a vegetarian lifestyle. Wheatgrass comes from baby wheat. If this is sprouted and placed in flats and watered, and it grows up into wheat. In its infancy, we call it wheatgrass because it resembles a blade of grass. But we cut it and we put it in our juicers and extract the chlorophyll from it and drink that because it's the chlorophyll that's detoxifying. And that's the main reason why people drink wheatgrass is to get the chlorophyll.
What does that do?
Well, the chlorophyll detoxifies the body.
And that's better than just having your green vegetables?
Oh yeah, this is a complete food. It has over 105 known nutrients in it. Well, they call wheatgrass a superfood because it provides about 105 different nutrients.
Wait, I could have that instead of breakfast or whatever.
It is full of vitamins and minerals, enzymes, antioxidants, amino acids for building protein. And again, the primary ingredient, chlorophyll, is very close to hemoglobin in structure. When we ingest the wheatgrass, the body converts it readily into hemoglobin. Like our blood, hemoglobin has an iron molecule in the middle of the molecular structure. Yeah. In wheatgrass, the carbon molecules center around magnesium. And there's just that one elemental difference there between the magnesium and the iron. When you drink the wheatgrass, your body immediately turns it into hemoglobin.
How does it do that?
Well, the magnesium is replaced by an iron and it becomes hemoglobin then.
Definitely, it smells like grass.
Yes,
It smells like fresh cut grass.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you want to hold it in your mouth and kind of swish it around so it mixes with the saliva. And then you want to swallow it slowly.
Okay.
Okay, you just,
Should I try
it's
it?
not a shot of whiskey. What do you
All right.
Okay.
Is this going to make my teeth green?
Yes. It doesn't taste that bad. Really. I mean, as children, we have an instinctual side of us that's drummed out of us by our parents, and we kind of reach for grass and chew on it.
It's kind of sweet. It's not as bad as I thought. I mean, I heard it was bad, but it's not bad. It's actually...
It's a strong flavor.
It's strong.
It's a strong flavor.
Sometimes I have a more bitter batch. It depends
It's a little bitter chaser on it.
on the soil as well.
There's an after kick.
Yeah.
And a little bit, I don't know, it's earthy.
Definitely different than vodka.
Smoother.
Yeah, I like this. Good job. Thanks.
It was definitely interesting, and I'm glad I tried it. I don't know if I would try it again. I'm not sure.
So they drink the wheatgrass because, it helps the body flush all these toxins out.
Appreciate that.
All right,
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Very nice meeting you. Thank you.
Me too. Thank you.
It's a nice little flat there, huh? How's it going?
I think we're all set up for you.
Good. I haven't any idea if it did anything for me. It doesn't sound so skeptical to say I liked it, but I did. I liked it.
I didn't like it very much. It didn't really sit well with me. Kirsten didn't like it either. She can't be here. She's at a conference, but I know yesterday she said she wasn't liking the wheatgrass. Yeah, John, very sincere, means well. His, heart and intentions are in the right place, but unfortunately, he's just full of misinformation, and that's, leading him astray. So we couldn't really go and do, years of medical research to test every claim that the wheatgrass proponents like John are making. So we had to look at the science and the literature and what studies have already been done and some of the basic science to see is it plausible. Well, John specifically mentioned chlorophyll, and he said very specific things.
And again, the primary ingredient, chlorophyll, is very close to hemoglobin in structure. When you drink the wheatgrass, your body immediately turns it into hemoglobin.
How does it do that?
Well, the magnesium is replaced by an iron and it becomes hemoglobin then?
Well, there's a lot of problems with that chain of logic. The first is that chlorophyll gets broken down into bits in our stomach. It doesn't get absorbed as an entire molecule. The second is that it's, while similar to hemoglobin, it has the same chemical piece, a porphyrin ring. There's differences. There are other pieces to the chlorophyll molecule, so it's not the same thing as hemoglobin. In reality, it wouldn't matter. The chlorophyll's not being absorbed, it's not being made into hemoglobin, and you could drink a cup of blood, filled with actual hemoglobin, and it wouldn't get made into hemoglobin. As long as you have enough iron, your body can make all the hemoglobin it needs. This is being promoted as a superfood.
Well, they call wheatgrass a superfood because it provides about 105 different nutrients. It's full of vitamins and minerals, enzymes, antioxidants, amino acids for building protein.
But it turns out that's not quite right either. There's actually not that many nutrients in wheatgrass. It's actually a very, very poor food. That's why cows and animals that live on grasses have to eat all the time, because it's actually a very poor source of nutrition. For some comparison, 1 carrot has about 15 times the beta carotene as a typical serving of wheatgrass. You'll get more iron in a bowl of macaroni than you would in a serving of wheatgrass. There's more protein in a serving of broccoli, and there's more vitamin C in an orange. You'd get many more nutrients just eating one of those apples over there than you would taking your shot of wheatgrass. Certainly my personal anecdotal experience with it from yesterday was not a happy one. I had an unpleasant gastrointestinal reaction to my dose of wheatgrass.
So, Skeptologists, what did we find out? Tell me about wheatgrass juice.
Well, I've tried a lot of weird things in my life, and this was definitely one of them. The problem is a subject pool of one, me just trying something. It's really hard to say for sure one way or the other.
Being popular is not enough. You have to look at the history, the evidence, the logic to support a claim, and with wheatgrass, we just don't find any support for what people are saying.
Unless it tastes very good and much cheaper, I'd rather just take a couple of vitamin pills.
Well, I guess then green isn't always good.
It's not always good, and you have to know how to ask the right question. It's all about framing things correctly.
Yeah, well, all I know is it tasted terrible.
Let's go on to our next task. Let's go.
All right, I'm ready.